eyes. A lot of fists. A lot of darkness. Butt chimes, dude. You don't understand. I don't know if it's going to be a long stream or a short one. I guess it kind of depends on you. Depends on if you're interesting to me or not. I know that the way you think this works is that I'm supposed to be the interesting one, but that's not how I view it at all. Here, you want some light? There you go. What do you need a picture for? You live in darkness anyway. That was edgy, huh? The darkness symbolizes your ignorance. How about that? State-shaped fake steak birthday cake 5 times fast. No, I don't think I want to do that. People were saying you looked really emotional in your Christ church, but I thought you looked normal. Okay. I don't care. You know. Fuck how I look. Fuck whether I looked emotional or was emotional or any of that shit. Just, you know. It is what it is. Either agree or disagree. The words matter. The visual doesn't matter. The optics don't matter. Fuck that shit. You can't see anything? That's a real fucking shame. I feel so bad for you. Lazy nihilism isn't the cure. How about proactive nihilism? Is that the cure? Since you're an expert on the cure, you tell me. You tell me what the cure is, buddy. I'm listening. I'm ready to absorb your wisdom. Not as moody as Paul. Well, no one could be as moody as Paul. Can't hold me to that standard. It's too high of a standard, my friend. Darkness is all you deserve. There's no cure. Now you sound like a lazy nihilist. Write the next chapter of your book, damn it. Yeah, you're right, I really should. I wrote some. It's hard. It's the hardest chapter by far. Did you trim your own hair again? That's why the darkness. It's a good theory. When you going to abandon hope, damn it? Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. You know, it's going to happen before the end of the month, so. How many chapters will there be? I don't know, probably like 10. But at this rate, it could be like 2023 before that fucking book is finished. Yeah, I've been trying to get the PewDiePie pronunciation better. I still don't understand how D-I-E is supposed to be pronounced anyway, but die. It should be PewDiePie. Then I would agree. Which decade would you like to experience? The 70s. I have a fascination with the 70s for sure. The 70s sucked. Yeah, I don't know. I liked the 70s. It seemed like an interesting time. You hate 70s style. I like it. Obviously, because I just said I'd want to visit the 70s if I could. Did you guys know murder was legal in the 70s? It's a little known fact. Not many people know that. St. Patrick Day plans. Yeah, I plan to treat it like every other day. I don't even know when it is. Is it tomorrow? I see it, people talking about it, so I'm assuming it's soon. Today, as in, are you saying it's today, as in it's the day that just passed, or the day that just started? Because I don't consider it the next day until I've slept. So this is still whatever was technically yesterday to me. What are my thoughts on libertarians? I consider myself to be something of a libertarian, although not in the way it's used in the Libertarian Party. Like, I'm a little L libertarian, not a big L libertarian. In Ireland, well, who gives a fuck about Ireland? I don't understand why an hour is ungodly. To me, this is, if there was a God, I would think that this would be his hour. But there's not, so. Did I watch Afterlife on Netflix? Yes, I did. I pretty much will check out not all Ricky Gervais projects, but, a lot of them. I liked it. I thought it was well done. I saw some criticisms of its like low budget nature or whatever, but what did it really need a budget for? It didn't. You care about Ireland? Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's your prerogative. I don't see why though. Ireland's no good. Thoughts on Captain Marvel? I don't know. I'd have to have seen it to have thoughts on it, but I haven't, so I don't care. I work with someone who thinks witches are real and Beyonce is one. Yeah, well, I mean, Wiccans are real, and I don't think Beyonce is one. So he's like 25% right. We can see that we're going blind. A little corn reference for you. Even though you don't believe in the paranormal, do you ever assume paranormal activity to certain things, even just briefly? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by paranormal activity, honestly. Like those terrible movies. I just don't know what that's supposed to say. There once was a TJ named Kirk who came off as quite of a jerk. He spoke to Howard Bloom and contemplates his doom until his pecker needs a jerk. I don't think it works because you use jerk twice. I don't like when people rhyme words with themselves. It's like the laziest rhyme. But thanks for the money. I guess I appreciate that. That was good. Money's good. Limerick, so-so. Yeah, it didn't really have the right flow either. But yeah, he gave me money, so I guess I can tell him it was a masterpiece, right? Is that how that works? Where do you think the line is between educating future generations and the current generation's ideals being forced on them? Let me try to wrap my mind around that. Where do you think the line is between educating future generations and the current generation's ideals being forced on them? Okay, I think I see what you mean. I don't know. That line is obviously a pretty elusive thing. You know, if it was an easy answer to that, then, people would just easily sidestep it. I don't think the current generation, like when you're talking about people raising the next generation, I don't think they can avoid instilling, whatever their misconceptions about the world are into that generation. I think that's why progress is so slow, at least one of the reasons. TJ, me and my friends worship you as a god. Just kidding. We think you're garbage. Cool. I'd rather be garbage than a god because at least garbage exists. If you're going to do another teen girl magazine video, maybe. I don't know. I've thought about it, but it seems like, or is anyone really reading magazines anymore? It seems kind of superfluous in this age. Like, why do those even still exist? I have to go take a piss, so you're going to have to sit here alone for a minute. That was a good piss. It was really good. I give that piss a 8.5 out of 10. Muffled piss noise. Quick piss. Yeah, it wasn't a long piss. It was just more of an intense, one of those pisses that came out really fast. Like it wasn't a long stream, but it was a wide stream. Make another best songs ever video. I'd have to find someone else who can just come up with a chord on a guitar. None of my current friends have musical talent, so I guess it's arguable whether Cody had any real talent on the guitar, though. So whatever. I wonder if there are any left-wing feminist incels. Probably. It's our old friend Anecdotal TJ. I've never, usually the anecdotal thing is applied to Paul more than me, but okay. You can make it stick. I guess you can try. How do I break my Facebook addiction? Who the fuck is addicted to Facebook? Jesus. It's a really bad one to be addicted to because it's like the worst. Where's the next DFF meetup? It's going to be in your mom's bedroom. We're going to run a train. It's going to be good. What do you think is the most important political issue at the moment? Wealth redistribution. If you're addicted to Facebook, kill yourself. Damn, brutal. Thoughts on Andrew Yang? He's my second choice at this point. People's ugly kids is what ruined Facebook for me. Yeah, I don't follow anyone with fucking kids, so. And also, I don't even look at Facebook. Like, I go there and I post my videos, and that's it. And other than that, I don't want anything to do with it. It's a horrible place. TJ, I'm depressed. My family has cut ties with me for being an atheist. Why is that depressing? Fuck your family. You know? Anyone who drops you over some shit like that you're better off without them. That's my attitude. Do you miss the pre-social media internet? I don't know. I don't miss anything. Fuck that. Fuck nostalgia. Fuck the past. Fuck the present. Fuck the future. Fuck it all. My mom is legit subscribed to your channel, TJ. I don't know how to feel about it. Feel good that I have another subscriber. The Donald is hypocritical, claiming to be for free speech, but blocks anyone that doesn't automatically subscribe to their channel. Yeah, that's true. I was blocked from them ages ago. Just ages. And it was really, really dumb. The things, I don't even remember what I got blocked for, but it was like just the tiniest, most respectful disagreement, you know, and just gone. It's a little hug box. It is, for sure. You also have a Twitter addiction? Okay, well, that's almost as horrible. You know, I noticed I didn't post anything on Twitter yesterday. Wow. The air quotes were so powerful they knocked the phone over. That's pretty crazy. Free speech does not give you a platform. I mean, that's true enough. Look, I don't have any problem with the Donald blocking people, really. I mean, it's their little community. They can do what they want with it. You know, it's not like it's a vital component of communication to be able to post on the Donald, so it's not like they're depriving anyone of anything. But it does seem kind of strange that they're always talking about, you know, liberals can't handle free speech and, you know, they deplatform everybody and they can't listen to fucking opposition and they want to live in their little hug box. And it's like, you're describing yourself. So. So, you know, whatever. Both sides like their little hug boxes, and everyone needs it. Let's be honest. I mean, everyone in this fucking room has got a hug box they go to somewhere. Maybe it's not even on the internet. Maybe it's somewhere else, but everyone's got their little place where they go that everyone agrees with their stupid fucking bullshit. You know, and all dissenting opinions are just shouted down. Everyone has it. Don't act like you don't. Where is my hug box? Well, I don't think I have one, but I'm better than all of you, so, you know. I don't even have a hug box in my head. I disagree with me half the fucking time. Half the time I say something and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, you psycho? Fucking idiot. I will never say, I'll never call them anything but the Koch brothers. Because CH makes a ch. And if it's going to be a hard C, then it's, you know, fuck that. No, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. I'm against it. I'm against all of it. What is your favorite recreational drug? The legal tobacco cigarettes that are legal. Have you found Madeline McCann yet? What the fuck is that? I'm not interested in any of these little cult of personalities that people are obsessed with. Ooh, you heard of this? You heard of that? You seen this? You seen that? Never guess what fucking what's his face or what's her face said. Like, no, maybe I never will guess because I don't care to guess because I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Do I think Bernie can make it through the primaries? Yeah. I think that he's probably the best bet at this point to do so. You know, no real competition has emerged thus far. Did you hear that Corey will be heading to the big house after being caught sending pics of his wang to a 13-year-old? No joke. Who's Corey? I don't even know a Corey. Cory Booker. Well, he is kind of a retard. I don't know much about Cory Booker, honestly. Corey Feldman. The actor who plays Corey from Corey in the House. I literally don't know what any of that is. I don't know who Corey is. I don't know what Corey in the House is. This is another example of you guys talking to me about shit that I don't know about and don't care about as if I'm supposed to give a shit. Like why would you assume I know that? Why would you assume that anyone gives a fuck? Like, unless I've explicitly mentioned something, or you've asked me about something and I've expressed some sort of knowledge of it, why would you just assume that I know? I don't know. You're old. You're old. Dude, I don't care what age I am. All right? Whatever my age, I guarantee you it wouldn't matter. If I was 22, I still wouldn't know who Corey in the fucking House was. You know why? Because I don't waste my brain power on insipid horse shit. Well, that's not true. I waste my brain power on lots of insipid horse shit, but it's got to be the insipid horse shit that I like. Mm-hmm. Why do you like watching terrible movies? Because they're awesome. You can always, if you turn on some Hollywood mainstream bullshit, you pretty much know exactly everything that's going to happen within the first 5 minutes of the fucking movie. Sometimes you know everything that's going to happen from the trailer, and it's just like, who gives a fuck about that? You put on some schlock piece of shit, terrible movie from like 1973, some exploitation film, you don't know what the fuck you're going to see. You can see some wild shit. Now, granted, you have to get through a lot of boring crap, but it's worth it. Yeah, Manos: The Hands of Fate. That's an awful movie. That movie is almost unwatchable. That movie is painful to watch. I've done it though. Now Neil Breen is fucking great. Thoughts on optimistic nihilism? That's fine as long as it's nihilism. It can be pessimistic or optimistic. I don't give a shit. As long as you're willing to accept the basic fact that everything is meaningless. I'm okay with where you go from there because you can really go anywhere from there. Just don't buy into the notion that this all means something, and I'm fine with you. What's the last movie I watched? Fuck, I don't know. There once was a man named TJ who was wanting of a BJ. God damn it, quit fucking typing. I'm trying to read this dude's fucking comment. There once was a man named TJ who was wanting of a BJ. He asked for some head in his comfy bed. Then came Paul, aka PJ. You fucked it up at the end because AKA is too many syllables. Notice my previous super chat or I will keep sending you money. Oh, that's quite a threat. Yeah, dude. Squirrel guy is not Paul was telling me it's not too many. Read it again. Okay, let's do it again then. Maybe I read it wrong. There once was a man named TJ. We're good. Who was wanting of a BJ. Kind of clumsy, but whatever. My name is hard to rhyme. He asked for some head in his comfy bed. Then came Paul, aka PJ. Then came Paul, aka PJ. I guess if I read it with a different cadence, it works, but yeah, it still sucks. Still garbage. Try again. Keep sending your $10 fucking limericks. Oh, it does. I guess I was wrong about it being too many syllables. It just, you have to read it so strangely to make it work, though. And it just doesn't really lend itself. But whatever. Is that your dungeon? No, it's my porch. Gay. Go to sleep, Paul. You fucking faggot. No one cares what you have to say, dog. Paul is nonsense, dude. He's a nonsense. Any plans for the future of DFF? No, no plans. We're just flying blind, dude. We just do what we do until fucking someone stops us. Fine, I love you anyway. Good. That's what you should do. Paul is ageist. Screw you, Paul. Yeah, he's an ageist piece of shit, dude. What are you gonna miss in 10 years? I'm gonna miss our ozone layer. Yeah, that's a good thing to miss. Paul is an anecdotalist. Screw you, Paul. Is your favorite cereal Reese's Puffs? Close. Very close, but no. See, the misconception about nihilism is that, you can't do anything from that position. You just have to fucking be stuck in like teenage angst forever. You have to go, it's all meaningless, woe is me. That's just not the case. You can go anywhere from there. You can literally go anywhere you want from nihilism. I'll keep spamming you with these just to spite you. Yeah, you do that. Here you go. Thanks. How'd you react if you had a child by accident? That'd be pretty difficult to do because there's like ways to stop that from happening. If I was gonna have a child on accident, I would have an abortion on purpose. Well, not me, but, you know. Yeah. Abort mission, abort mission. That's good. If Chelsea ever does get pregnant, I'm gonna name it Mission, so that I can be like, it's time to abort mission. TJ, do you think Michael Jackson is innocent? I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. I don't think anyone does. It's your favorite children's book? I don't know. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Proven guilty in a court of media. Oh. Would you agree, TJ, that the most dangerous man is an Asian man without honor? No. The most dangerous man is a man with a fucking gun to your head. How much more money until you love me? I don't know. Let's find out. A Klingon without honor, dude. That's the real problem. Don't ignore me. Why not? You seem pretty lame. Did you know that the little engine that could is female? Fact. Oh wow, I never knew that. Good to know. Where was the little engine that could's vagina? Come to think of it, where was Thomas the Tank Engine's dick? Would a presidential debate where the candidates were all high be entertaining or stupid? Both. It would show us how they do under pressure, though. Her $10,000 a video series. You talking about Anita Sarkeesian? Fucking 2009 wants its easy target back, bitch. What's on my mind? I don't know. Luciferian conspiracy to control the globe and my attempts to get in on it. "90% of the population was killed in the war of 1988. Government covered it up. Government covered it up." That was good. That was nice. I enjoyed that. No, I know about the War of 1988. There are those of us who do. There's not a lot left to remember, but I do. Where is Squex? He's last I knew about him, he was laying on the couch. coming to NOLA to beat you up, you bully. All right. Good stuff. JRE or secular talk. I watch more secular talk, so I guess I gotta go with that. You live in Atlantic City? I didn't know anyone actually lived in Atlantic City. Are you open to the possibility of a spiritual dimension? I guess not. I don't know. I mean, what do you define open? I mean, I'm open to anything that has evidence. I mean, I don't know. Beyond that, I guess not. You know, I think it'd be weird to be like, I refuse to believe in it, even if there is good evidence. That'd be strange. How am I spiritually? It's a meaningless question. Will you and Paul ever review The Sopranos? Well, Paul's watched it all. I lost interest about halfway through. I couldn't make it. Just got tired of it. I just came to the point where I'm just like, fuck Tony Soprano and fuck all his goons. I hope they all fucking die. And I guess they all do, so that's good. But it should have happened sooner. Because about midway through season 4, I was just like, fuck these fucking faggots. Yeah. I'd shoot Tony Soprano in the head myself. I don't give a shit about him. I've tried to watch The Wire. I only got about 2 or 3 episodes in before I was like, this sucks. Wrong, TJ, wrong again. Surprise, surprise. Shut up. You wrong for a living, bitch. You're wrong about every damn word that comes out of your mouth. Should have been ambushed and blown to pieces by the police like Bonnie and Clyde. Should have just decided. I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to keep it going when it's so popular, but I don't know. It just overstayed its welcome for me. I don't think we could do a Tim Allen part 2. I feel like there's no meat left on that bone. I feel like we did what we could with it. You know, I don't feel like it's like Rob Schneider where I feel like, oh, we left so much on the table. You know, I feel like with Tim Allen, we really covered just about everything that was even remotely interesting about the fucking guy. Way overdressed. I'm just wearing a fucking jacket that I got at Goodwill, for fuck's sake. Listen to Suicide Boys. It's like if the concept of Edge became a rap duo from New Orleans. Okay, well, I guess that sounds interesting. I don't know. Why does Paul keep concern trolling about Bernie's age/health? I think it's a valid thing to be concerned about. I mean, whatever. It's, you know, it is what it is. There's no candidate without drawbacks. It's just not a deal breaker for me. Hey TJ, which group of people are worse, HIV deniers or anti-vaxxers? I've never even heard of an HIV denier. So I'd have to say anti-vaxxers because they're clearly a bigger social force. Heart, thank you. Do you like Futanari? Yeah, I do. I have a few rules for liking it though. I don't like when they have a penis and a vagina. That weirds me out for some reason, like one or the other, all right? I don't like when they don't have balls. That's strange. And I don't like when their penises are normal human-sized penises. I feel like it has to be at least a little too big to be believable. But if it meets those criteria, I'm usually pretty good. Tell me a nightmare. You will wake up in the morning and still be you. Is there a difference between bisexuals and pansexuals? Why am I not applying a fucking ridiculous filter to this shit? I should obviously be doing that. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty ridiculous. All the fake film grain shit. Like, yeah, this fucking shitty phone stream is a fucking movie from 1922. Looks good. Yeah, that's nice and edgy. I like that. Cereal or cigarettes? Try new cigarettos. Part of a balanced breakfast. Have you ever talked to Destiny? No, I haven't. He's taken a few pot shots here and there over the years or whatever, but I haven't ever risen to the bait. Where's Crollo when you need him? What the fuck is Crollo? Is that like YOLO? YouTube's a lame addiction too, Tej. I can agree with that. Have you ever felt suicidal? No. I feel genocidal way more often than suicidal. JF did a stream about you while, whatever. Scrolled by and it doesn't seem worth going back for. Banned from KFC. I would never go to KFC to begin with, so it's impossible for me to be banned. Yeah. Yeah, it's not even really genocidal, isn't even really right. When I start to feel depressed, I really just usually envision a big meteor hitting the Earth or the Earth exploding for some reason. So I'm not really imagining that I'm doing it, more just that it's happening. And I'm just like, thank God. Will there ever be a DP reunion of sorts? I mean, never say never, but I don't think so. How many slaves do you own? Only 7. I am a modest slave owner. Popeye raping the queen? What? You know, I watched a bunch of Popeye cartoons yesterday, actually. I don't think Popeye would rape the queen. Popeye is a very upstanding dude. DP reunion sounds like a waste of time. Why go back when you can move forward? Yeah. There once was a freedom called speech, whose ideas had vast global reach, but with censorship, they could sink the ship, and no one fighting could screech. Oh, and then no one fighting could screech. Okay. The rhyme scheme seems a little better there. I think rhyming ship with censorship is still a little on that edge of being too samey, but, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. It is, like, really early in the morning, so, you know, I don't want to hold you to an impossible standard. You thought I was done sending you money, didn't you? No. I pretty much knew you were going to keep sending me money. You just have a lot of disposable income that you like to trickle in slow for some reason. DFF on DP. I watched a bunch of, you guys ever seen those pitch meeting videos on YouTube at all? They're on like a channel called Screen Rant, I think. I watched a bunch of those, and now I have Now I have the little stupid catchphrase in my head. It's like, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Just keeps replaying. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Why does the alt-right love Andrew Yang so much? Well, he's Asian, so they like Asians. They've always liked Asians. And also, he wants to give them $1,000, so a month. You know, who doesn't like that? Any advice for someone in their junior year of nuclear engineering degree? Why would I have any advice for someone in that situation? I live in Louisiana. We don't have basements here. Who's your favorite animated character besides the Joker? I like Daria. I can't sleep, TJ. Do me a favor and get Paul on. This is a phone stream, so the only way I could actually get Paul on would be to go get Paul, like from his house or something, and I don't want to do that. It's too late. I'm too tired. Why am I open? I don't know. How old was I when Daria was on the air? I was around her age, you know. That's why I mean, it's probably one of the reasons I like it so much, is because it was, you know, it was a good coming of age story for, you know, where I was at that time, because I felt a lot like she did. You ever fight Stevie? No. No, I don't think I should either. Can you please speak louder? No, I don't want to. My wife is sleeping in, you know, the next room, and I don't feel like I should wake her by screaming at the top of my lungs, and I don't feel like screaming in the first place. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Which show is darker? I don't know, but I like Courage way better. There once was a man named TJ who stuck bananas in the wrong way. The video leaked, his e-fame peaked, and he still does YouTube to this day. Now there is an A+ fucking limerick. Dome Kid showing squirrel-tosis or whatever the fuck, how it's done. Right there. That's a fucking limerick. Ever watched The Adventures of Pete and Pete? I guess I've seen it. I know there's a weirdly devoted fan following for that, and I just never got it. I never got why it was so popular. Favorite SpongeBob character? I hate SpongeBob with a fiery passion, so none of them. I hope they all die. I hope they all they all drown somehow in the very ocean that once sustained them. If there's an upside to ocean toxicity levels rising, it's that SpongeBob and all of his retarded kin will die. What's your favorite thing about Courage? The creativity of the monsters. Dude, the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob were brilliantly written. Okay. Well, I'm glad you think so. Damn, TJ, you're killing my childhood. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know why my opinion would affect what you think, but okay. The toxicity of our city, of our city. Ren and Stimpy, yeah. That was good. It was a fun show. Fucking balls to the wall insanity. Oh, Duckman, that's an underrated one. Rocco's Modern Life could be funny. I never got super into it, but I did enjoy a lot of the humor. I like that it was, you know, obviously a show for adults disguised as a kids show. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. They're making a Rocco movie. Seems a little late for that, but okay. What's a modern cartoon I enjoy? I don't know. Aside from Rick and Morty, right? You know, whatever. I watch a lot of the stupid shows. You know, I watch Family Guy, and I watch American Dad, and I watch fucking... what else do I watch? I don't know. I guess that's it. Archer. I watched like the first few seasons of Archer. It got a little old for me. They really lost me with the Vice thing, and I when they went back to the sort of a different format, I was like, oh, well, you know, now it's going to be good again. And just like, actually, I think I'm just over it. You're just my money laundering scheme. That's a really weird scheme because all the money goes to me, but okay. You know, I'm happy to be part of it. Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah, that was a great show. That was always fun. I don't think I'd enjoy it if they did it now because I think they are doing it now. They're like bringing it back, but I don't think I know enough celebrities anymore to really get into it because you kind of have to know who the fuck they're referencing to give a shit. And now I don't feel like I would. Always Sunny. You know, I'm not really into sitcoms, honestly. I've never been big into them. The only sitcom I ever really enjoyed was like All in the Family. You know, I never got into, you know, any of the other ones. I can't think of a single other. Well, I guess Frasier I got into a little bit. Bill Cosby versus Harvey Weinstein. Which is the better raper? I don't know. I have to see them both in action, I guess. Home Improvement, no. I never got into that shit. I hated Home Improvement, honestly. It's probably a big reason why the Tim Allen episode happened in the first place. DFF Cosby versus Weinstein. There might be potential there. Always Sunny is not a sitcom. Well, I don't know what else you'd call it. I mean, it looks like a sitcom to me. What is what? None of your business what that is. I don't know if it's necessarily a crappy grinder. It's just a really dirty, old grinder. Crack. Very insightful. Invader Zim, yeah, that was fun. I like Jean Vasquez. I don't know if that's enough or not. Guess we'll find out. Rocco's Modern Life. Wiles versus Jones, yeah. It's definitely something that could be done, but there's no expiration date on it, so we can always do it whenever. Going to any concerts this year? I was actually looking at some concerts the other day to see if anything interesting was coming, and I didn't really see anything that struck my fancy. Have you heard of old people leaving negative reviews on grinders on Amazon, complaining they can't find a spice grinder anymore? Wow, that's funny. Can't they just type in spice grinder? Or do they have to sell them as spice grinders on Amazon to justify why they're selling them? Damn, you were gonna go to the concert and then he died, dude. That's brutal. Any upcoming movies you're looking forward to? I want to see the next part of Infinity War. Oh, and I'm looking forward to the evil Superman movie. That looks interesting. I forget what it's called, like Brightburn or some shit. What about Aladdin? Oh yeah, the Godzilla sequel might be fun. If you found a way to get Destiny to talk to you and Paul, I'd love it. It'd be cool to see y'all interact. Well, it's going to have to be a Paul thing because I'm not interested. Fuck Aladdin, hashtag boycott Disney. I agree with that. Favorite Charles Manson quote? I don't know. It's an interesting. I like the one where he just did a bunch of gibberish, which is quite a few of them actually. Yeah, I actually, you know, the genie thing was never the big one for me. It was how much they fucked up Jafar. Do I think George Lucas should have kept the rights to Star Wars? No, he wasn't doing anything with it. You know, Disney might be doing terrible things with it, but at least they're doing something with it. Unlike his fucking ass that fucking waits 20-something years to give us a trilogy of absolute dog shit movies. At least Disney is actively trying to make the property work. I don't know how they were so misguided, but with those last couple of movies, because I thought Rogue One was terrible as well. The Last Jedi was like, what are you doing? I mean, like, I understand some of the ideas that you were trying to make work here, but like a lot of it, I just, like, why did you decide to like be so anticlimactic with so much? You know, was it just for the sake of subverting expectations? You know, if you're going to subvert expectations, you have to do it in a way that actually makes people go, wow, that's cool. Not in a way that just makes people go, oh, that's stupid. Episode 3 is better than the new movies. I have to disagree with that. I mean, when people come at me with this take where they're like, prequels are actually a lot better than the new ones are coming out. It's like, no, they're not. Because everything that's wrong with the new ones was also wrong with the prequels. But on top of that, the acting in the prequels was terrible. The special effects in the prequels were terrible. The fucking character arcs in the prequels were terrible. Not that they're great in the new ones, but they're at least like baseline competent for a fucking Hollywood movie. I mean, like, the prequels were just like substandard shit across the board. Like, even Liam Neeson sucked in those fucking things. If you can't even get a good performance out of Liam Neeson and Samuel L. Jackson, then what the fuck are you doing? It's just, yeah, I don't know. I can't get behind that idea, you know. I just hate that I live in a world now. Because when I was a kid, I lived in a world where there were 3 Star Wars movies and they were all fucking good. And now I live in a world where there's more bad Star Wars movies than good ones. And that's a fucking sad world to live in. Sidious was good. Ian McDiarmid did a great job. I'll give it that much. You thought the Ewoks was good? Not particularly, but whatever. Oh, you mean the Ewok movies? That was just some made-for-TV bullshit. Who cares about that? I don't consider those real fucking Star Wars movies. Piss off with that. You know, that's like counting the fucking Star Wars holiday special or something. You like the campiness in the prequels? Well, I mean, I can't argue that they weren't campy. They certainly were. So, you know, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was unable to. What's so terrible about Ewoks? I don't think there's really anything too terrible about Ewoks themselves. I don't really object to the Ewoks. I object to the Ewoks defeating the Empire. That's really where I'm like, the Galactic Empire that has, you know, squashed freedom throughout the fucking galaxy for, you know, a generation is now taken out by Ewoks using spears and logs and shit. It's just, I don't know. I was unable to suspend my disbelief. You know, and then when you find out that it was supposed to be on the Wookiee planet, but then George Lucas was like, no, we want to make Ewok toys. It's like, okay, well, that sucks dick. Fuck you. I mean, I have a whole video about why I don't buy Vader's Redemption. So, I mean, I obviously agree with you on that. What's the deal with Star Wars anti-Trump messaging you mentioned? I mean, like, you could just do a Google search. A lot of people said the new Star Wars movies are, like, filled with anti-Trump sentiments. You know, that it's like, oh, it's all, there's all kinds of anti-Trump stuff hidden in there. And because the screenwriters, you know, are anti-Trump or whatever the fuck. So they think that it's just full of this bias. And it's like, it's just a fucking Star Wars movie, you know? Who cares? Even if it is bias, who cares? It's a dumbass fucking space movie. You're reading too much into the fucking thing. Activists everywhere. TJ, you get to choose one Star Trek series to appear in. Which series do you choose? I can go and appear on any Star Trek series I want to. From any era, I'm just like suddenly in it. Like, how do I appear? Do I get to do a big role, or am I just like a dude that, you know, Lieutenant Torres passes in the fucking hallway or some shit? Because that's important. What do I think about Us, the movie? What do I think about a movie that hasn't come out yet, that I couldn't possibly have seen yet? Nothing. Taking a month of vacation from YouTube. I don't know. It sounds nice. I'd probably just get bored though. Thoughts on big butts in hip hop videos? I'm all for it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. Do you guys watch a lot of new music videos? Because I've seen the number of big jiggling asses in hip hop videos go from ubiquity to scarcity in just a matter of like, I don't know, the last 2-3 years. It's like they've just vanished. You know, it's like I don't know if it has to do with this whole Me Too cultural shift bullshit or whatever, but it's scary. You know, that was the only reason to even watch those fucking videos. And now it's like it's like shocking to see it at this point. I guess it's not shocking, but it's like it's increasingly rare. Do you think humanity will go extinct soon? I mean, I don't want to engage in wishful thinking. TJ is a racist because he doesn't like rap. I like some rap. Fuck you. It's not my favorite. It's not even close, but I'll listen to some. Yeah, that Mastodon video. I mean, I don't give a fuck about Mastodon as musicians or whatever the fuck, but that video is pretty fucking awesome. They just went all out with it. They're like, we're going to show you that a rock video can do big asses just as good as any rap video, in fact, better. Did you know that AmazingAtheist.com forwards to DonaldJTrump.com? No. Yeah, I know that. Avenged Sevenfold has asses in videos. Wow, that's amazing. What fucking visionaries. Do you like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? Why am I getting so many Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy questions in this fucking stream? I mean, yeah, they're all right, I guess. I mean, it's an okay show. I've fucking pretty much forgotten about it until tonight when like 300 people have mentioned it, but whatever. It was okay. It was okay for its time, and now it's gone, and I don't miss it, and that's that. You might like the rapper JPEG Mafia. Maybe. I don't know. I'm never going to check it out. So who knows? It's going to remain a mystery whether I'd like it or not. I liked Invader Zim, but I don't miss it. Yeah, like some things just belong in their time. You know what I mean? There's some things that it's like, okay, it was cool then, but now it's just like whatever, who cares? Maybe you can kind of revisit it with some wistfulness, but it's like it's still a relic. Some things stand the test of time, some don't. I don't know how Invader Zim stacks up. I haven't revisited it in a long time, but whatever. But like the mullet, for instance, that was a thing that people thought at one time, like, this is good. I like this. And now you look at it and you're like, wow, that is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. Roadhouse. Still better than your current haircut. I don't even have a current haircut. I've just grown it. I haven't cut my hair in fucking years. It's just long hair. I mean, there's no style to it or whatever. There's no haircut to be had. The last time I cut my hair was when I shaved it bald. It hasn't been touched since then. Send me more vor, please. All right. TJ is the king of style on YouTube. Damn right. Nothing matters more to me than style. I'm a fucking style guru. He's the god of everything. Why no mustache? I always, my new thing is like, I'll grow a mustache and then I'll get sick of it and I'll shave it off and then I'll grow it back and then I'll get sick of it and I'll shave it off. And I just do that perpetually now. That's how I roll. Mustaches are definitely a greater inconvenience than beards. Who's my favorite guest on Joe Rogan? Um, Alex Jones. You got peanut butter in your mustache. That's a fascinating fucking story, dude. I've come close to shaving off my eyebrows before just to see see what happens. Yeah, man, exactly. Mustaches suck. Shave your eyebrows and draw on chola eyebrows, dude. Yeah. Do like the evil eyebrow. Was the Joe Alex feud kayfabe? I don't think so, but who knows? Go on Joe Rogan again. Are you really bi, or is it just a play to piss off the religious? I don't need that in my corner to help me piss off religious people. They're easy to piss off. He isn't bi, he is 100% gay and scared to fully commit. Damn. A lot of theories. Shave your eyebrows, dye hair orange, put on vest and leggings, stream self doing poetry. I'm liking your direction here. Maybe you should be the new art director on my channel. I'm a bisexual atheist, but because I'm a white man, apparently not a minority. Tell me how that works. I'll tell you if I figure it out. I don't know why anyone wants to be a fucking minority anyway. They want the special minority privileges, I guess. Hitler is still alive. Prove me wrong. I guess I can't. I am the god of hellfire. Cool. Welcome to the stream. You're special to me. Hitler was barely alive when he lived. What does that mean? Seems like nonsense. That seems spurious. I don't know how there's like degrees of life. Hitler's not dead, he is surely alive. Always thought Hitler was a interesting fellow. The God's Not Dead song is not even as bad as songs get by a country mile, so. Kevin Sorbo, spelled with the Louisiana spelling. TJ secretly loves Christian music. Yeah, Baby It's Cold Outside is like the rape anthem of a generation, dude. The song is sick, perverse, evil. Have you ever heard that country song that's like, you can't even bait a hook? It's awful. It sounds awful. I think I've heard that particular one, but I've heard some dumb fucking country music for sure. I think when it comes to lyrical insipidity, country is a hard genre to top. There's like one that was like, rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes something, something, us get frisky. I don't know. It was awful. Fucking terrible shit. Yeah, that's a terrible fucking song. Jesus, hold my beer while I wave this flag. Girl gets frisky, yeah, something like that. I don't know. If you need whiskey to make your girl get frisky, then you're a fucking loser. So, if the only fucking sex you can get is like we were drunk enough to tolerate each other, then that's a pretty sad fucking life. But I guess it's an honest depiction of life on the farm here in the country. Living out here in the country, people got fucking small town values. Fuck your small town values, you fucking hick pieces of shit. Fucking fuck your goats. Tractor driving fucking mongoloid retard pieces of fucking trash. Ben cucked Scotty 1-3. Ben cucked Scotty 1-5. What is all this shit? Fuck off. Quit spamming. Yeah, ban that retard. Farmers feed you, TJ. You should be thankful. I guess. I'm not. Is that okay? I mean, a lot of people's jobs help to feed my fat ass. I'm not thankful to most of them. interview David Duke. He doesn't live far from here. I think he's probably within a 30-minute drive from me, if that. So, but I don't see any reason to interview him. Fuck him. He's alive. Yeah, David Duke is alive. You love David Fuke. Okay. Would you interview Louis Farrakhan? I don't know. I'm not an interviewer. I mean, I guess I have done interviews before, but I mean, I don't really, whatever. I mean, I guess I did an interview today with Howard Bloom, but you know, it's not my favorite fucking thing to do, interview people. It's like an occasional thing. It can be fun for a minute. Will there ever be a guest on DFF? Yeah, there has been before. So, I don't know what you mean, will there be? There already has been. When are you going to apologize, TJ? Apologize for what? You know what? It doesn't matter. The answer is no. I'm never going to apologize. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my dumb bitch. Hey, kitty. TJ shall be obeyed. Good. Good to see Jay Dark laying down the law. Demons watch over TJ. I hope so. I'd much rather have a guardian demon than a guardian angel. That's for sure. We demand to see Squeaks. All right. I guess I could arrange that. Squeaks, they want to see you. Hey, Squeaks, quit cleaning yourself and look over here. Squeaks. Squawks. Hey, cat. They want to look at you. All right. I think that's obligation fulfilled. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey. Whiskey makes my dumb bitch get kind of frisky. The friskier she gets, I just play with her tits till she comes. Till she comes. She'll be coming on my penis when she comes. She'll be coming on my penis when she comes. Yeah, that'll be good. I need a low light stream. It can't be totally dark, but it can't be bright either. Hello, brightness, my old friend. It's time to change hats. What do you think? I think it's time. You guys check out my fucking hat rack, dude. Yeah. Oh. Fucking hat rack extraordinaire. Let's put this hat away. What do you think? Buy that hat. Hello, this hat that's hard to put on with one hand. That's how we roll around here. I'm going to lay down now, which is always the most flattering angle. But whatever. Fuck you guys. Oh, maybe I'll just film the other way. Yeah, I'll just film this way. So you don't have to look at my unflattering angle. There you go. It's a happy time. Reefer madness. Oh, okay. Hi, cat. Do you want to be the star? Listen to that motor. Cat is a fucking lawnmower. This money is specifically for the cat. Okay. I can respect that. This cat, as a general rule, only wants to be near me when it's an inconvenient time. When I actually want to show him affection, he could not give less of a fuck. But I guess you just gotta take what you can get. Does your cat have a human name or a pet name? Well, his name is Squeaks, so I guess that's a cat name or a pet name or whatever. I miss your show/movie reviews on Movies You Love. Yeah, it's a good channel. Am I happier in Louisiana than Washington? I don't know. It's a difficult question because both places have pros and cons. Like, when it comes to Louisiana, the food is better, like, hands down, but infrastructure is not as good. I think it's not as geographically beautiful of an area. But then again, when I was in Washington, I was always worried about Mount Rainier exploding, so there was that. I mean, Louisiana gets hurricanes and shit, but you have you have more advanced warning with a hurricane than with a volcanic eruption, so there's that. Plus, lahars scare the shit out of me, and you don't really get a lahar in Louisiana, so that's a good thing. And if you don't know what a lahar is, just go look up a YouTube video of it and see for yourself the destructive power. It's basically just a wall of rock and trees and other assorted debris flowing like water. I live in a shitty town in middle Louisiana. It's lame. Yeah, that sounds pretty lame, I guess. How do you spell it? Lahar, I think. A reverse sinkhole. Wow, it's Mendacious C, everybody. Everyone clap for Mendacious C. He's finally here. The great Mendacious C, ladies and gentlemen. Winsboro is cool. Okay. Please clap. Please clap. I'm begging you to please clap. My favorite Dexter season is season 4 with John Lithgow as the Trinity Killer. Don't people hate that season in general? I don't know. I don't know what people think, but I loved it. I'm a people. I thought it was good. That's all I can say. Do you think the Picard show will be good? Well, here's hoping. You can see my foot. Wow, awesome. Good for you. Is Paul really that salty in real life when the camera isn't rolling? Yeah. Saltier, maybe. At least as salty, yeah. For sure. Damn you, cat. Would you get off of me? Why are you sleeping on my fucking neck, dude? This cat's gotta get off me, man. Kitty, I'm sorry, this is not a bed. You gotta go. Please. You gotta go, dog. Your stream just screamed at me? What? Come on. You gotta go, dude. This is untenable. You want to be fed? I can get you some food. You want food, buddy? How about food? You want to eat? You like eating, I know that. You want to go get some food, kitty? Come on. I'll take you. I'll take you to the food room. Yeah, you hungry finally? Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Yeah. Go ahead and eat. I'm just watching. Cool. You do know Squeaks is plotting to kill you, right? Well, best of luck to him, because I'm pretty sure I could kill him a lot easier than he could kill me. So, you know, I have to sympathize with his plight. He's the underdog for sure. Who is more intelligent, Squeaks or Paul? Definitely Paul. Squeaks is a cat. And so he's pretty much completely retarded. If you had to eat the cat or Paul, who would you choose? Well, I mean, if I'm in a starvation situation, obviously Paul is much more meat, so you know, you got to make the fucking economical decision there. You know, the cat is going to feed me for what? You know, 3 days max. You know, if we kill Paul, that's like weeks. So, but obviously make much more sense. Paul's meat will spoil unless you preserve it. Yeah. But there's lots of ways to preserve meat. You can preserve it in salt. If you have refrigeration still, because I'm assuming we're in like a apocalyptic scenario of some kind, so there might not be refrigeration. But if you do have that, obviously you can refrigerate it. Well, freeze it. You know, if you're in a cold enough climate, you could maybe just freeze it outside. You can actually keep meat from spoiling as fast if you just bury it. Obviously, that's pretty gross to dig up meat and have to eat it in that condition. But, yeah. Salt is probably the best bet if you can get your hands on some of that. You could always turn it into jerky, too, because that won't spoil. Well, not very fast anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot. Paul is salt, so his meat would never spoil. Oh, Kitty wants back in. Yes, Your Majesty, I'm coming. Has His Majesty enjoyed his feast? Welcome back. What's my favorite strip club? I hate strip clubs. I hate strip clubs. I hate bars. I hate clubs in general. Yeah. Noticed you follow cute, sexy robots on Twitter. I take it you're a fan of them. I'm a fan of the art, and I'm also impressed at how quickly they produce it. Yeah, strip clubs are a confusing concept because it's like you're basically paying to get cock teased, which I guess a lot of dudes want that for some reason. But I don't know. Feels like you'd be better off hiring a prostitute because it's cheaper. It's cheaper than a strip club in the long run. You know, people blow thousands of dollars in a fucking strip club. Prostitute would cost you fucking, you know, I don't know. I don't know prostitute rates, honestly, but whatever. I know it's not as much as you'll spend at a fucking strip club if you'd have a night out there. Those places are designed to part you with as much money as possible. I guess you get a longer duration of enjoyment from a strip club than you probably do from a prostitute, though. Because, you know, you're probably not going to spend too long with the prostitute. You know, probably after an hour, you know, you're pretty good. So, the problem with strip clubs is that so many of the girls are obviously on drugs and supporting a habit. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care about that. I've never seen a stripper that I thought was like genuinely attractive. So that's a problem too. They always look really fucking scrawny. Maybe that's the drugs. I don't know. They always look like anemic with like no ass, but then huge fake tits. And some of them don't even have the huge fake tits. Some of them just have fucking, you know, no tits. And it's like, what is this? I don't want this. Get this away. I don't know. It's just a boring shit for me. It's just boring and awkward and weird. And like, I don't know. I'm too greedy to want to be at a strip club. I'm too greedy to want to be at a place that's just desperate for my money. My girlfriend has a decent ass despite being a stripper, though. Maybe Australian strippers are better. I don't know. All right. I leave. Oh, well, we're all going to miss you, Silas. You're fucking so awesome. Please don't go. I beg you. I'm gonna miss him, dude. He was such a fucking contributor to this conversation. You gave me a good idea on Twitter one time. What good idea did you give me on Twitter? You tell me, and I'll tell if I'll decide whether or not I actually am indebted to you based on what you say to that. video about the Me Too movement? What idea did you give me? Because I don't think you're the one who gave me an awareness that that was a movement that was happening. Like, what was the specific idea that you gave me on Twitter that I used? Yeah, like, are you saying that I would never have talked about Me Too if not for you? Or is there some specific idea that you had that I used? Like some take or something? You invented Me Too. You're the greatest Me Tooer ever. Make a video about the moon, TJ. Wow. Now I have a purpose in life. Now I have a fucking reason to live. I noticed Silas is not talking anymore. That's real sad. Your Silas is dead. Stop bullying you. I'm not trying to bully you, fuck. You're oversensitive. I don't know what to tell you. Why am I up this early? That's the wrong question. The question is, why am I up this late? That's the real question, my nigga. Oh, shit. I drank a bunch of coffee really late tonight, so I think I'm a bit caffeinated. Please focus. Please focus. Hey, camera, could you please focus for me? All right, then. Ever had sleep paralysis? Yeah. And hypnagogic hallucinations as well. Do you think Bernie hitting his head hurt his chances of Prez? No. I'll try, Silas. I'll try, buddy. Dramatical. Stop looking at us like that. No. Louisiana needs to make up its mind about what temperature it wants to be. It's pretty heartbreaking hearing you second guess yourself about free speech on the attack video. I don't think that it shouldn't be sad. You know, even one's core principles should occasionally come into question. You know, I think everything requires scrutiny and questioning and introspection. So I don't see why that should be any different. think it'd be way sadder if I never questioned any position I've taken. Ultimately, I stand by my convictions, but I think it's worth questioning them. I originally wanted it Deep Fat Fried to be called the Southern Fried Podcast, but that was vetoed, so Deep Fat Fried was one of my backup suggestions. That would have been cooler. I think Paul vetoed it because he didn't want it associated with the South. So whatever. Southern Fried Podcast. The reason I wanted it to be Southern Fried Podcast is because I had a dream that it was called the Southern Fried Podcast. Maybe if it had been called the Southern Fried Podcast, we'd be 10 times as big. Deep Fat Fried was the wrong name. I should have just stood by my dream. If it comes to you in a dream, it must be good. No. Having a thing for Southern girls doesn't make you strange. Southern girls can be pretty hot, for sure. I think that, you ever seen Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers? There's like a crazy, like, redneck chick that's trying to fuck Shaggy in that entire cartoon. And I'm just like, God damn, Shaggy, are you gay or something? Because that bitch is fine, dude. What's your fucking problem? You need to tap that, Shags. You need to shag that, Shaggy. But instead, he was like annoyed by her. It's weird. Shaggy is he doesn't like sexually aggressive females, I guess. Maybe he has performance anxiety. Yeah, I should change his name to Faggy, am I right? Yeah. Where the fuck is my cup with my ice? I mean, the ice is probably melted by now anyway. Whatever, I'll get a new one. Wasteful. You think Shaggy's into bestiality? Like you're into the conspiracy theory that Shaggy is fucking Scooby? It's kind of disturbing, but I guess we can roll with that. You know, whatever. Judge not, lest ye be judged. If that's what Shaggy wants to do. There is that weird clip where Scooby catches Shaggy making out with some chick, and he's like, Shaggy, you're cheating on me. It's like, whoa, I did not know that was the nature of Scooby and Shaggy's relationship, dude. Like, goddamn. Like, what the fuck? Don't fuck Scooby-Doo, Shaggy. He's a dog. Then again, he is a talking dog, so does that make it all right? I mean, Scooby is a consenting adult, I suppose. Rock my ass, Raggy! No. Oh. No. Oh. Why? Why did you guys go this route, man? No, 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 no. Dude, let me tell you one of the saddest things that ever happened, dude. One of the saddest things that happened that had no real consequence anyway. Oh, there's my cup. I see it now. um, one night I was just laying in bed with Chelsea and she started whimpering. I'm like, "Baby, what's wrong?" And she's like, "Scooby-Doo is sick." I'm like, "Oh, what's wrong with him?" "He has cancer. He's dying." Or no, it was AIDS. She's like, "Scooby-Doo has AIDS. I'm trying to help him, but he's really sick." Like, oh my God. Why did I ask what you were dreaming, dude? Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to think about Scooby-Doo with AIDS. No. That's some childhood wrecking shit right there, my man. Scooby-Doo with fucking AIDS and my wife trying to fucking save him. Just imagining his fucking emaciated body. Ugh. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's not funny, dude. It's just not. I mean, it's to maybe it's funny to you guys. I could see how it would be, but man, I don't know. It's just sad. Just sad to me. I just feel nothing but fucking pure sadness. Oh. Scooby got Freddie Mercury'd. Damn, brutal. Too soon. Too soon. No, I'm not doing anything for stupid St. Patrick's Day. I don't give a fuck about it. It's not my bag, baby. What am I drinking? Just Coke Zero. Salvador. He's Salvador. You sleeping, buddy? You dreaming anything, buddy? Don't die of AIDS, okay? Is Salvador or Dinor smarter? Most inanimate objects are smarter than Dinor is, so. Did you watch Jake from Hugo and Jake debate Jesse Lee Peterson? I tried. I really did. But I was like so mad watching it because I just felt like they let Jesse Lee Peterson get away with so much shit. It was like, wow. I mean, like, you're not even trying to hold him fucking accountable. You're just trying to get him on like these nitpicks and technicalities, and you're not addressing the meat of the argument at all. So I was really distressed by it. I thought it was really bad. I guess the thought process was Jesse's so dumb that we'll just let him talk and he'll be self-evidently stupid. And I guess that's a sound enough strategy, but it just wouldn't have been mine. You know. And I say that as someone who likes Jake and Hugo and Jake, and the stuff they do on their channel is great and continues to be great, but I was not a fan of that at all. No. No, I didn't watch their undoomed video. I don't really watch videos where people are attacking each other. I'm just not interested in it. Hello, TJ. I'm a gay introvert who doesn't like parties and sleeping around, and many in the gay community judge me, telling me I need to live more. Are they hypocritical for not accepting me as I am? I don't know if they're hypocritical, they're just assholes. Did you watch Leaving Neverland? No. No, I didn't watch it. You gonna vote in the primaries? Maybe. I don't know. I don't see why not. I guess I will. What about Kyle's debate with Peterson? No. I didn't watch it. One of the reasons I left DP is I was just done with that kind of bullshit. And I guess occasionally I'll maybe watch one or two, but it's so rare. It's so rare for me to give a shit about any of the drama that goes on between various people. It just seems like a waste of time and a waste of energy and a waste of intellect. I just think it's so boring. It's like, you know, people trying to tear each other down and shit. It's like, why don't you guys discuss ideas? Why don't you have an actually intelligent conversation? I thought you were gone, Silas. Couldn't stay gone, could you? Would a debate with Kyle Kalinske be your exception? I don't exception to what? Aw, what's wrong, buddy? You okay? Did you have a bad dream? It's okay. It's okay, buddy. You're safe. He's a good boy. Yeah. Do I agree with Kyle Kalinske on everything? No. No, absolutely not. I agree with him on a lot of things. Salvador's like, quit talking about Kyle Kalinske, erring piece of shit. Always erring. I've heard of many gay monogamous introverts having a hard time being accepted by other gays. Yeah, so as a bisexual, one of the reasons that I haven't had very much experience with men is that I just am not into that sort of like, hi, my name is this. Who are you? I'm this. Okay, well, that's enough getting to know each other. Let's fuck now. I don't know. I'm not into it. I'm not into that. I like to get to know people. I like to form some sort of emotional bond. I don't know. Is it fucking weird? But it doesn't seem like that's popular in the gay community. It's just like, let's fuck now. Yeah, I don't know. I need time, man. I'm not into that. I'm not into casual bullshit. TJ, the so-called misanthrope. Why so-called? What about what I just said disqualifies me from misanthropy? I don't get it. TJ, has your channel started to grow again yet? You know, it's weird because it'll like go through periods of growth and then it'll go through periods of shrinking back down. And I think that maybe it's just related to me making videos that alienate certain parts of my audience. Like making too many liberal videos, conservatives are like, fuck this. Making too many, I feel like a lot of people at this point, because we're so polarized, don't like my whole both sides suck take as much as they used to, and I don't really give a shit because I don't take that position because I want it to be liked or agreed with. I take it because I think it's true. So, whatever. I'm happy with where I'm at. Your channel has lost consistency. I challenge you to go back to any time when my channel had consistency. Because I've always had a wildly inconsistent channel that's all over the fucking place. And I feel that that accurately reflects who I am as a human being. A lot of people, they find something that works and they just do it over and over and over and over again. And I've tried. Like, I tried to do the whole triggered thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come up with a format and I'm going to stick to it. And I just found it like immensely limiting in ways that I just wasn't willing to accept. So fuck that. Fuck consistency. Fuck doing the same thing over and over again. Fuck making the same points over and over again. I'd rather be free to do what I want any old time. And if that means that if that limits growth and that limits exposure and that alienates, someone subscribes for one kind of thing and then they get a bunch of other shit they never subscribe to, if it causes all those problems, then I'll accept that. I used to absolutely despise your channel when I was a staunch conservative. I think you helped open me up to new ideas. That's good. I have staunch conservative fans, though, I think it's interesting to have fans all over the political spectrum. Clearly there's a liberal bent, but I like that I can attract some conservative viewers. But I think it's becoming increasingly rare to see people who are willing to listen to both sides or whatever, or criticize both sides for that matter. What are some of my conservative viewpoints? I don't know. I'm very anti-identity politics. I think that that's kind of a position that is now associated with the right wing. So I think that that's probably the biggest one. Like the subreddit, totally fair-sided. The subreddit is like a far left leaning place where all other opinions are downvoted into oblivion. So no, it's not a great example. Kill you? I don't want to. It's too much work. The right have their own identity politics. That's true. But I don't know. It's kind of different. It's equally obnoxious, but it's not really the same. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think he'd understand. 'Cause if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart might blow up and kill it, man. Woo! I'm not killing you. Go away. I would cradle his daughter. Okay. I was dancing to that 3 hours ago. That's sad. I think many gays become introverted living in very socially repressed areas, though, unable to live as themselves. Maybe. Maybe some people are just fucking introverts, though, you know? Can't someone just be an introvert? Like, why does every introverted person need a fucking origin story for their introvertedness? Do you still enjoy making videos? I enjoy it as much as anything. I'm not a person who experiences an immense amount of ecstatic joy in my life. I'm pretty much impossible to satisfy, and you know, I don't know. I don't allow myself to be motivated by such things. TJ, do you have? Oh yeah, I have, dude. So many have ADHD. Yeah, yeah. I have adult ADD. Why is that? Is the inability to take joy in things a sign of that? You paid pretty good attention there, did I? The aids of space. I always say, do I have attention deficit disorder, or does the world have a deficit of things worth paying attention to? Do I like prequel or prequel, or however it's pronounced? Yeah, I do. It is definitely a bit poppy, but I don't know. I like it. I'm down with it. What an edgy thing to say. What did I say? What do I do now? Whatever. You know, like if like what are you even listening to me for? If you're gonna sit there and point out every edgy thing, that's edgy. That's edgy. That's edgy. You might as well just fucking replace yourself with a fucking doll with a drawstring. If you're gonna be that fucking predictable and boring. I'd wear that shirt. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said. I guess I said something edgy. I don't even fucking remember what it was. Uh, yeah, go drown in rape semen. Crybaby. It was cool. Edgy, but not a bit. Well, what did I say? Tell me what I fucking said. I don't even remember what I fucking said. If you'd buy it on a shirt, I'll go slap it on a fucking shirt. Might as well make money off of it. Whatever it was. Quote me to myself, because I don't remember what I said fucking 3 minutes ago. Oh, the attention deficit thing. Yeah, that must be it. Okay. Brandy got blacked. Is that a porno? Do you prefer Andrew Yang over Bernie? No, but he's my close second at this point. I'm supporting both of their campaigns through financial contribution, so today I saw janitor mash poo. I don't want to know about it. Why would you do such a horrible thing, TJ? For fun, I guess. I don't know. Out of curiosity, why don't you like Tulsi very much? I don't know. Something about me. Well, maybe it is something about me. I was trying to say something about her, but maybe it's something about me. Maybe it's just sexism. I don't know. I listened to her talk, and she just seems really fucking boring. She just seems like an incredibly boring person, and I'm just not interested. So I don't know. As far as her policy ideas, I mean, I guess they're fine. I mean, they're just kind of like, hey, I have the same positions as Bernie Sanders, but I'm not Bernie Sanders. So vote for me, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there is an off kilterness there, isn't there? What are your main reasons for supporting Bernie? Um, I think that we need. Excuse me. I think that we need wealth redistribution in this country. I think the wealth has become way too concentrated at the top, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And if you want to say that you're against wealth redistribution, then I'd just point out, as my guest Howard Bloom did today on the interview that I had with him, that wealth has been massively redistributed to the top 1% in the last 40 years. So, maybe we could just try to get back to where we were then. You know, let's go back to the tax rate we had in the 1950s, which was, how does Kyle Kalinske put it? The golden age of American expansionism. I don't know. I feel like we need that. I feel like, people shouldn't go bankrupt when they have a health crisis. So I believe in some form of universal health care, be it Medicare for all or whatever. Um, I think I support a lot of the policies. So it's really just based on agreement on a policy by policy basis. I feel like we're at a position now where we need big, bold ideas to actually move us forward. We can't settle for status quo. We can't settle for a centrist. We can't settle for a moderate. We need someone who's an extremist. And, unfortunately, I mean, in anywhere else in the world, any other Western country in the world, Bernie would not be an extremist, but in this one he is. So, I think that let's embrace that. And if you don't like him, then Andrew Yang has also got big ideas. I'm not really a big fan of Elizabeth Warren, but she's got some big ideas. Tulsi Gabbard, I don't know if she has any of her own big ideas, but it seems like she at least recognizes big ideas when she sees them. Um, but like a Kamala Harris type, that bitch has got no ideas. Uh, Fucking Amy Klobuchar has no ideas. Julio or Julian Castro, whatever the fuck his name is, has no ideas. Beto O'Rourke is he's a piece of shit with no ideas. I mean, a lot of these candidates they have no ideas. Can you give a cogent argument to give Trump a second term? If you like what he's done so far, then yeah. I mean, if you look around at what's going on now and you say more of this, please, then yeah, vote for Trump again. But, if you don't, then if you don't like what's going on now, then don't vote for him again. It's about as much as you could say. What has he done? A number of things. I mean, what do you mean? What has he done? Uh, he shut down the government. He shut down the government for about a month, and you know, 800,000 people weren't paid because of that, and a lot of them people who weren't direct government workers but just contracted by the government never got any reimbursement from that shutdown. So there was that. That's a thing he did. There was the travel ban that he instituted, and then it was repealed, and then it was back, and you know, there's that. There's all these goings on with his wall. He's obviously appointed 2 Supreme Court justices at this point. He's also appointed a bunch of conservative judges to, you know, various districts. So, I mean, he's done a few things. There hasn't really been that big piece of, you know, this is the signature piece of Trump legislation. He still hasn't accomplished that, and it doesn't look like he's going to, so whatever. Oh, yeah. Well, he did put children in cages, yeah, but so did Obama. Not to say that, you know, excuses Trump doing it, but let's remember where the genesis of that was. A lot of the stuff that Trump is doing is just stuff that Obama did that no one cared when Obama did it. You know, so it just strikes me as hypocritical to get all bent out of shape. Yeah, when a black guy does it, it's cool. It's okay when a black dude do it. Yeah, Obama did it with swagger, though. Obama swaggered when he did that shit. He was legit about it. I don't see Kamala getting any support. Maybe I'm wrong. How do you feel about Chelsea Manning going to prison again? Yeah, that's bullshit. What does it say about our country that someone who doesn't rat out people is going to prison for that? Hey, you're not a fucking rat for our political agenda, so back to prison with you. Bullshit, man. I'm probably gonna end this stream once this half cigarette is done. Titanic was an inside job. Do you think a recession is coming soon? I mean, one of the things about our boom and bust economy is that a recession is always coming soon. But yeah, I do. I think the economy is a house of cards. How do you guys feel about fake tits? Like really ridiculously big fake tits. Is anyone else a fan? Because I'm a fan. Yeah. People think they're gross. There's some people that like them. Some fucking people like me. There's people like me in the world. You like them if they're not too obviously fake. See, I like them to look fake. I like them to look like completely fucking fake. I love these like total bimbos that are just more plastic than human being. Like they've turned themselves into like walking sex dolls. It's interesting. Like big as watermelons fake. Yeah. Like when they have like 2 basketballs sewn to their chest, basically. I noticed there's a real divide over that, and it seems like the divide definitely favors the people who think it's gross. But I'm glad that there's some other people out there that get it. I'm glad some of you guys are on my wavelength out there. They fill them with broken dreams. I'm kink shaming you right now, even though that's not allowed in the PC future. Damn. Damn, brutal. Well, I should probably go try to sleep, I guess. I don't really want to, but if I don't do it now, when the fuck am I gonna do it? It's time to put on forensic files and let the murder voice guy narrate me into dreamland. I hate sleep. Well, it's okay if there's dreams, but if it's just that blackness bullshit, I'm just like, wow, what a waste of fucking time. So maybe I'll have a cool dream. Maybe I'll dream about big, fake plastic tits. And I'll be happy. Well, I hope all of y'all have a good day, night, whatever time it is, and whatever time zone you're in. And, yeah. Remember, always follow your dreams.